Welcome back. And you are tuned into the Nafeesa Dangor show, where you're listening to us, enticing you for the afternoon, and of course, getting involved in many directions of, bringing people to the fore who actually can give you that hope, help you overcome your challenges, and actually see you for the person that you are. Today, we're going to be introducing a very, very interesting gentleman. And I must tell you, I'm very actually excited that he's one of our team members, Zahid Jadwat. And let me tell you a little bit about him. He's a passionate, young, up and coming media personality. Zahid started podcasting as an amateur just under a year ago, and it was rather ambitious to suggest that he would find himself on the airways of an actual radio station. But today, his determined aspiration has resulted in his podcast called The Special Focus, becoming a fully fledged show aired on our team here at Salam Media. And he's definitely a very interesting person. He has had loads of discussions with very prominent people. And I think he's an inspiration to me as well. He has led meaningful conversations around poverty, inequality, corruption, and leadership. And joining me this afternoon, I have Zahid Jadwat from, of course, the Salam Media team, discussing his show, The Special Focus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's such a pleasure and an honor having you on my show this afternoon, Zahid. You are such an inspiration to me myself as well.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Actually, it is an honor and a privilege to be on your show this evening, this afternoon rather, and I'm glad you're finally back on air with us.
And I'm so excited to be actually interviewing you this afternoon that I'm starting to lose my words here. To see such a young individual like yourself doing such amazing things out there has definitely inspired me to actually want to do better, Zahid.
Well, of course, we take our inspiration from the leaders in the media field. You've been in this industry for quite some time, so we do draw our inspiration from the leaders in this field.
And I think you're a leader in your own way. And being on Special Focus has definitely brought light to many things. So tell us a little bit about your show. We're very excited to know what Special Focus is going to be doing, of course, this evening. And let's entice our viewers about the general idea of Special Focus as well.
Okay, so the special focus is mainly current affairs, and we focus mainly on politics. So it's not just another average show where we speak about this issues. We cover it for about 5 or 10 minutes. This is our opportunity to delve into these most burning issues and get into the details of these issues and actually try and understand what it is that we are dealing with. And of course, it's of no benefit if we are not providing solutions and advising people, the general public, informing them how they can take these matters into their own hands and actually deal with it. Last week, I'm sure you are aware, we covered kidnappings. That's a rising crime in South Africa, and I'm very honored to have hosted that show because, of course, it informed many people. And that's what we basically do on the Special Focus. We inform the public because there's really no use giving another show without really imparting knowledge to the public and to the audience.
Most definitely. And it's about bringing light to those things that matter. And as you say, these are things and topics that are relative, that's happening at the moment. I mean, those kidnappings were really serious issues that were going around. And it brings light to the matter. And of course, by you bringing the subject to light, also people learn how to deal with the situation if they ever, involved in it as such. And it's been very scary because there's been many people that have been kidnapped in such a short period amount of time.
Yes, indeed, it is. And that, just as I said, that is the main purpose and objective of the show, to inform people and educate them, because as I said, there is no purpose for the show if we are not educating people. There's really no use speaking about something when we are doing nothing about it, nothing more than just speaking about it.
And what does this mean for you? Because you're very young and very inspirational, I must say. The topics that you bring to light are very serious matters that are happening around us. So I think it's important for people to understand what it means for a young person, because a lot of the young people actually don't get involved with topics like this. And it's great to see you enticing others to actually understand what is actually happening around them.
Yes, definitely, because it is rather disappointing when I ask people around my age group if they really understand what is happening in the country in the national spotlight. And unfortunately and sadly, many of them don't really know because they don't follow it. But that is actually very sad because we are indeed going to be the leaders of the next generation, of our generation in the years to come. So, of course, we need to be involved in what is going on. We need to understand what is going on so that later on we do know what we are dealing.
Most definitely. And what inspiration do you have for others this afternoon? Enlighten them about the importance of current affairs.
Really, if I was asked to give inspiration, I don't really know if I could do that because uh, everyone else is inspiration to me. But I think it is important for people to my age to be following these topics because, like I said, we are going to be the leaders of the future, and if we don't understand what it is that's happening around us, uh, we can't really have our hands on these issues, and then that leaves us dumbfounded in the future. So I think we really need to get involved and understand what's going on. um, there's really age shouldn't measure intelligence, grades shouldn't measure intelligence, age shouldn't measure maturity. Like I'm enjoying the show that I produce and present to the public. I enjoy it, and the thing is, it's something many people, even people older than me, can actually follow and get informed. And that's why I think age shouldn't hold someone back. If you have a dream, you need to pursue it, and just don't worry about your age. As long as you have the capability to do it and the determination, you're going to go far.
And you couldn't have said that better. And I reiterated this twice because I really wanted to make the young people understand the importance of actually getting involved with current affairs and what's happening around them to be able to actually live better lives in the future. And to, of course, get involved in pursuing and helping make that change in some way. So, Jazakallah for enlightening us. And what can we look forward to on your show this evening?
Okay, so the special focus does air every Wednesday evening from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central African time. So tonight we are going to be focusing on the United States elections. Of course, that is coming up in less than a month away, but of course, elections have begun. Some people are now voting ahead of the main election day by mail, by post. And that, of course, due to the coronavirus pandemic, of course, much has changed, and there's lots of uncertainty around that election as well. And the reason why we are covering it tonight is because it does affect us here in South Africa. Of course, the United States of America is a very influential country. So what happens there really does have an impact on us, whether we realize it or not. It does in some way or the other have an impact on us. So it's really important that we understand what is going on there. This year, a record number of people are expected to vote before the 3rd of November, which is the main voting day, by opting for postal votes. So election experts are suggesting that this could mean that the result may not be declared on election night, but it may take several days or even weeks to emerge. So tonight we are going to try and find out what this election would be like. Why does it matter for the rest of us in South Africa and around the world? Many South Africans, like myself, might have limited understanding of this important event. So I do want to ask our experts tonight to give us an explanation as to what the election process is in the United States. Interestingly, the founding fathers of the United States chose not to elect US presidents by direct popular vote over fears that larger and more populous states could have an outsized role in deciding the winner. So that means the US population isn't directly voting for a president as we do here in South Africa. In
Right.
fact, they actually vote for an electoral college, members of an electoral college, and that electoral college eventually decides who wins the election. So that's one of the main differences between South African politics and American politics. And so that's what we want to find out tonight.
Jazakallah.
How does this matter for us, and what exactly is going on in the United States?
Jazakallah for your time. We seem to be running out of time, but thank you so much. We definitely are going to listen to that, and we're telling everybody else to, of course, get involved because it does affect us on the whole. You are such an inspiration. We wish you nothing but all the success and all the best for the future coming forward because you are definitely a person that we should be looking out for. So we're saying watch Zahid Jadwat this evening. He's definitely going to entice you in a new way to be able to understand everything that affects you and how you can help yourself move forward. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah so much for the opportunity. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And that was the Nafeesa Dangor show for this afternoon. We seem to be running out, but we're going to leave you with something very important by Steve Boinaboli. It's called Dare to Be.
It's a new beginning. It's a new era. Salam Media, humanitarian journalism.
Dare to Be by Dr. Steve Maraboli. When a new day begins, dare to smile gratefully. When there is darkness, dare to be the first to shine a light. When there is injustice, dare to be the first to condemn it. When something seems difficult, dare to do it anyway. When life seems to beat you down, dare to fight back. When there seems to be no hope, dare to find some. When you're feeling tired, dare to keep going. When times are tough, dare to be tougher. When love hurts you, dare to love again. When someone is hurting, dare to help them heal. When another is lost, dare to help them find the way. When a friend falls, dare to be the first to extend a hand. When you cross paths with another, dare to make them smile. When you feel great, dare to help someone else feel great too. When the day has ended, dare to feel as if you've done your best. Dare to be the best you can. At all times, dare to be.